Hey guys, what's going on? We have two new heroes, two new Season X heroes. Their skills just got released. Let's do a first look. I haven't looked at their skills yet. I wanted to kind of basically do it live, a live reveal. We'll talk about the heroes. I'll discuss whether or not I think they're good. If I think they're bad, then I'll say so. And then whether or not you guys should pull for them. So I'm probably going to pull for both of them just to make sure I'm able to give you guys the best information possible and the best lineups and things like that, even if they might be a little weak, like Shadow, for example. So in any case, let's get onto it. So we have a support fighter hero. Interesting that she's a fighter hero. Doesn't really look like a fighter to me, but hey, whatever. So this is the Prophet Yolanda Dixon. Everybody's first ability is the same, so let's skip that. Her second ability, Fortune Telling. Mark one random enemy squad and reduce their troop recovery by 70%. Then inflict a debuff based on the mark squad's troop type. So if the troop type that you mark is fighters, all enemy squads take plus 20% more damage. If they're shooters, all enemy squads will deal 40% less damage. Basic attack damage, so like Nomad. If they're vehicles, all enemy squads deal 30% less skill damage, so Death Rider or Countdown. This is actually really, really good because it basically plays to their strong suits. Fighters are pretty much supposed to last the whole game and be very, very tanky, so like Tech Priestess, right? It's pretty hard to kill her off. I mean, doable, obviously, but it's a little bit hard. Nomad or shooters generally do a lot of basic attack damage, so it's a direct counter to Nomad. And then vehicles deal a lot of skill damage, as in, like I just said, Death Rider or somebody like that. I'm assuming that this debuff can apply to any of them, but it's interesting that it says all enemy squads take plus 20% more damage. I don't know if that's actually the case, or if this is again just a little bit of a mistranslation. I'm going to try to, ask one of the localization guy, Last Shelter dude, on our Discord. If you're not on our Discord, join it. The official one's a little bit sus right now, so you probably want to join ours. And we talk about a lot of stuff like this. I'm sure all week people are just going to be talking about these new heroes, but this is my first impression. So in any case, I think this is really, really strong. Reducing troop recovery by 70% is amazing. You really want to do this, against a combo like TP, Cannon, Siren, for example. The troop recovery on that is just absolutely enormous, and it's almost impossible to kill them. If not, like literally impossible to kill them. Prophet will be able to kill him. It's going to be huge. I think we're probably going to see her a lot just based on her second ability alone. Also, if this does literally affect all enemy squads, so I think what I'm imagining that it's going to do is if it's going to mark one random enemy. So let's say you have a combo of Tech Priestess, Wrath, and Hummingbird, right? Fighters, vehicles, and shooters. I think if the mark goes on to Tech Priestess, all the enemy squads take 20% more damage. So not all fighter squads, but all squads. So Tech Priestesses will, Wraths will, and Hummingbirds will, and then so on and so forth. If it goes on to Wrath, all of them will deal 30% less skill damage, which, in my opinion, is actually pretty good. Again, it's going to kind of depend on the lineup. So if you have something like that, Tech, Wrath, Bird, dealing 30% less skill damage for all of them is pretty nice because Bird also does a lot of skill damage. But we'll have to see. I will try to talk to Last Shelter dude, and obviously as we get more information and things like that, I'll post second impressions and whatever. So anyway, her third one, plus 50 resistance, plus 50 might. Okay, so normal. Fifth ability, Chains of Fate, 50% chance to link one random enemy squad with the marked squad for 2 turns. When either squad takes damage, the other squad will take 50% of that damage. So I didn't actually kind of explain this, but this is a prep skill, meaning it happens in round 0. So it happens basically before anything else. It's an effective range of 5, meaning everybody except for Nomad can get hit by this. So interesting. If you place Prophet in the back row, you might not be able to place Prophet in the back row. If you wanted to hit Nomad, which again, you might not need to if it's actually all enemy squads. In any case, This will mark onto somebody in round 0, and it'll stay on that person the entire game. So again, in the combination that we're talking about, if you marked Tech Priestess, it would stay on her the entire game. Now, this Chains of Fate means that there's a 50% chance to link that marked enemy, so Tech Priestess, with another enemy, so Hummingbird or Wrath. If any of those take damage, basically, so if Tech Priestess takes damage and it's linked to Hummingbird, both of them are going to take damage. Hummingbird will take 50%, and so on and so forth. This is pretty good. I don't know if it's a 50% chance. Sorry, what I mean to say is I don't know if 50% chance is enough for this to actually be like that good, because they're only taking 50% of that damage, and I'm not sure the way that the game's damage calculations work. It's a little bit weird to just say 50% of that damage. I don't actually think it's going to be literally 50% of the damage. So just a heads up. Her 6th ability, her Awaken, plus 15% damage. Okay, interesting. Her 8th ability better have a lot of damage, or else this is kind of useless. Plus 40% resistance. Okay, pretty normal stuff here. The 8th ability, Soul Bombardment. Gain +1 charge for each time any friendly squad casts a combat skill. Once 6 charges are accumulated, deal 750% damage to the marked squad and suppress them for 1 turn. Interesting. So, when I had done my last live stream, I do a live stream every kill event basically at reset, or like 30 minutes after reset. We kind of showcased the leak skills. Our good friend Jin leaked these abilities. Sorry if I just snitched on you, Jin. Anyway, this is going to be good if you pair her up with somebody who uses a lot of skills. Honestly, Shadow uses a ton of skills, or sometimes he uses a ton of skills. Somebody like Countdown even actually uses a lot of skills. Canoness uses a lot of skills because almost every single turn she uses a skill. She has really high percentages. Wrath uses a lot of skills. So kind of heroes like that are going to go really well with the Prophet. 6 charges, though, I'm not sure. That might be a little bit too much. She's basically going to do 1, 4. So she's basically only going to have 4 skills, really, all game. 50% chance over 8 rounds. So let's just say 4. And then I guess 5 from the prep skill. I'm not sure if it really counts. Maybe this one actually counts too. I don't know. Probably not. But in any case, she's really only going to do 5, maybe 6 on her own. So 750% damage 1 time is not really enough. But like I said, you could pair her up with heroes who probably on average do 12 each. So that's what, 5 times? Yeah. We'll have like 30, let's just say there's 30 combat skills in a game if you pair her up correctly. 5, it's pretty nice actually. 5 times that you're going to suppress an enemy for 1 turn and deal 750 damage. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes. So Prophet's pretty interesting. I think she's actually going to be really useful because of this troop recovery. Honestly, like alone, I think that puts her in a category in itself. The link is, again, it might not be OP. 50% chance isn't amazing, and we'll see whether or not this 50% damage is actually 50% damage. I highly doubt it, just based on how the game calculates damage. So that's about Prophet. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I think she's going to be good. I think she'll be used. I think she'll be a 3. I don't know that 750% damage is enough based on this, but we will see. I've gotten battle reports where Shadow has done like 20 skills before, or like 22 skills or something like that. That's pretty huge, and that actually makes Prophet really good. It might even make Shadow a little bit better. You might see them paired up. I'm not really sure. You could see something like Shadow Nomad Prophet. I don't know how good that would be. Nomad does decent skill damage activates decent skills as well, because every time he basic attacks, he has the chance to activate some of his skills. So you might actually see something like that. I don't know. We will see, but in any case, I do think Prophet will be used. Reducing troop recovery by 70% is huge. especially if you get it on, like I said, Tech Priestess Canoness Siren is a really strong combo right now, and I think this will actually hurt it quite a bit. We'll see. Let's move on. The Huntress. Okay, they changed her from Jungle Warrior to the Huntress. I'm not upset at that. She's a vehicle hero, ranged vehicle hero. Interesting. Why is this a fighter hero and this is a vehicle hero? Okay, odd. In any case, let's get into it. First skill, same as always. Okay, nothing new there. Her second ability is Jungle Duel, kind of Jaguar Palm. Effective range of one random friendly squad. Okay. Damage this hero squad deals ignores 25% of the enemy squad's basic resistance. All right, not amazing so far. For the first 3 turns, this hero squad's normal attacks lock onto the enemy squad in the same position as this hero squad and ignores double the amount of basic resistance. So ignoring 25% of an enemy squad's basic resistance is not much. Base resistance is like 30, I think. It's really not a lot, maybe 50. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if this is actually like, if the basic resistance means without buffs, like at the start of the round, so I mean, you can get like 600 resistance on fighters. Ignoring that would be pretty nice, but again, I don't think this is amazing. The second part of this is just for the first 3 turns. It'll mirror. So if she's in the third row, then she'll ignore 50% of the third row's basic resistance. Now, again, I don't think this is really good at all. I might be completely wrong, but we have seen skills almost exactly like this on characters who kind of suck. Lone Wolf, I believe, has something almost exactly the same, or Wanderer. One of those 2 heroes, I can check in a bit, has something very similar, and they just don't do a lot of damage. So a little disappointing to see this. 50 resistance, 50 might. Okay, so the same. Her 5th ability, Wild Pounce. 50% effective range of 5, targets 1 random enemy. Okay. 50% chance after a normal attack to deal 350% bonus damage to the target. Wow, that's kind of a lot. 50% chance when the bonus damage is triggered to inflict suppressed on 1 random enemy. Okay, well, that seems OP as hell. I'll be honest. 50% chance after a normal attack. We're obviously going to see her paired up with, Tracker and maybe Anna. I don't know. Like I said, you might be able to use Shadow with the Prophet. So you could, I don't know. Not really sure. You could see something like Shadow Prophet Nomad, honestly. I don't know if it'll be terrible. It could be absolutely horrible. This is huge. 350% bonus damage is very nice, and 50% chance to inflict. So, she can normal attack twice a turn, maybe even 3 times, depending on the heroes you place her with. 50% chance, that's almost a guaranteed suppress every single turn. Oh, sorry. Rather, it's 50% of 50%. Okay. So, interesting. So, it's really 25%. But in any case, that's almost like still once a turn you can basic attack like 3 times with the right heroes. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to see if I can theory craft a combo for her that's better. I'm sure any of the basic attacking heroes, right? Tracker, Koshe, Nomad, whomever will obviously is going to pair with the Huntress, Anna. So we'll see. 50% increased vehicle damage. Okay. Pretty much the same. 40% might. Okay. Obviously, she's a basic attacking hero. Her 8th ability, Deadly Claws. 35% chance after a normal attack to deal 600% bonus damage to the target. This bonus damage is increased to 80%. Sorry, 810% if the target's squad troop power is 50% lower than at the start of the battle. Wow, these are some huge numbers. 600% bonus damage is enormous. 810 is even crazier. This just means if you start out the match and you have 108,000 and then you go below 54,000, it'll start doing 810. So it's really going to kill off heroes. That seems like a ton of damage. Let's check out Nomads. Again, it's 35%. But if you're attacking, twice or 3 times, this will be triggering fairly regularly. At least like 4 or 5 times a game. So let's check out Nomad. 455 and 742. Okay, so it's a little bit less actually, which is odd. And he also makes them unable to recover troops. Hers is 600 and 810. Same percent chance, which is okay. But it's just flat 600%. This one has a chance to suppress. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I mean, basically, she's just a basic attacking hero. She's pretty much just Nomad. She's just a vehicle Nomad. So when I had first saw the leaked skills, I was kind of disappointed by this hero. Just based on the skills, nothing is new with her at all. Really, it's just another basic attacking hero. It's Ivanov 2.0. I'm assuming she's going to be good. Basic attacking heroes are generally really, really strong, just because there's so many heroes that they can synergize with. Now, we're going to have to think of some combos. I don't know if you're just going to see her paired up with Nomad. I mean, you could do something like Tracker, Huntress, Nomad. You're going to do so much damage, but you're also going to have like absolutely zero tank and like zero survivability. But maybe it's just enough raw damage that it just kills everything like round 1. You might even be able to get away with Valkyrie. In that case, I don't know. We'll see. Or you just have to split them up, right? I mean, I can obviously tell like Kamikaze Anna Huntress is going to be pretty OP. It's basically just a better version of Kami Anna Ivan, probably. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know if this hero is gonna be amazing. I'm assuming they're both gonna be really strong. She's pretty much just Nomad, but she might actually do a little bit less damage. His is 742. He increases his own by 100, so let's just say, well, that's actually every basic attack, so it's double for his basic attack. And then 455 plus 60 again. Hers is what, 350 plus 350 and then 600 at a lower percentage. Well, actually at a higher percentage to deal damage. Yeah, I don't know. She might actually deal like almost the exact same amount of damage as Nomad, or maybe a little bit less. But in any case, full vehicle squads, I mean, you can still pair her with a full vehicle squad and you end up getting a lot of might. Vehicles have less might than shooters. Anyway, at this point, I'm basically rambling. In my opinion, both of these heroes are going to be useful. So that's what I thought in the beginning, is that they're going to make both of these heroes good. Not fantastic, so not like crazy game-breaking, but good enough. Otherwise, nobody would really go for the new heroes. Shadow was a complete disappointment. Siren has been proven to be decent with the right heroes. But she's, again, not like crucial. It's not amazing. So I figured they had to come out with some solid heroes, and I believe that they probably have. I don't think that they're game breaking. I think you're probably going to see a lot of Prophet. This troop recovery is, again, enormous. The debuffs are enormous. I really don't think her Chains of Fate is useful at all. And then depending on how you line her up, Soul Bombardment might be really good. And then similarly to Huntress, she's basically just Nomad or Ivan 2.0. I don't think you can complain with an Ivan 2.0. Ivan's still really good even in Season X. He's just a little bit too weak, and I think Huntress is pretty much the answer to that. So at least we'll have really, really good second vehicle squads with Huntress. I don't think we'll see a mixed lineup. Like I was mentioning before, I don't know that we'll see her paired up with Tracker and Nomad. It might actually be good enough to pair her up with Tracker. Maybe even Shadow. I don't know. So we'll see. But that's about it for my first impressions, guys. Let me know what you think, please. I know we're going to have some big discussions coming up. I will be talking about these heroes in probably more detail, and I will be theory crafting lineups during my live stream. That's in a couple days. Like I said, it's at Kill Event at Reset. So come on and join in. We'll definitely be theory crafting APCs. I want to, and I'll try to kind of put them in actual APCs. So in any case, guys, stay tuned. Let me know your thoughts. I think they're good. I'm going for them. Hopefully, I'll have around 2,000 super recruitment tickets by the time they come out. Cumulative purchase is coming up probably like tomorrow. So yeah. In any case, guys, I will try to get them both at least 3 out of 4 skills if I can't max them both. Most likely, speaking of how to recruit them, so most likely they're going to come out in the same exact fashion that Shadow and Siren came out. So these 2 heroes and then probably 11 other Season X heroes, which is kind of insane. That means there's 24 heroes. They'll have a quadruple chance to get pulled. So you might need like 1,300. I'm not sure of the exact math. I'm sure somebody can do it. I mean, I'm sure I could do it, but you might need like 1,300 tickets to fully max them, and in which case you'll need like almost 1,000 tickets to get 3 out of 4. So ton of tickets for those heroes. But hey, you pay to play. So in any case, guys, that's what I think. These are my first impressions. We'll see if my first impressions stand up. It will be interesting if I actually go back and I do a reaction to the Shadow and Siren first impressions based on where they sit now. Or actually pre-buffs probably is a little bit more interesting because I might be a little bit more accurate. Or less, actually. I don't know. But in any case, I'll probably actually do that. I think that's a pretty fun idea. And then we'll see how my first impressions go for these heroes. Again, it's a first impression, so if I'm wrong, don't kill me. But I will be going for these heroes, and I will be talking about them on live stream this Friday. All right, guys, that's about it. As always, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay humble, stay fit, stay active. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys, take care. Peace.